Hey, while we waiting on people to tap into, y'all let me know what y'all favorite song is off the Progression 2 Deluxe.
Yep. Again, if there's any dope local artists out here that want to work and need an interview, just holla at me and follow me on Queenie Galore.
And we pinned it right here.
Yep,
so
right there.
You see it. Your baby mama.
Yeah, this was a good video. Yeah.
This joint was lit.
I love the quality of the video. That shit fire. Yep.
So, this. We definitely gonna. Wasn't me. Okay, say less.
Okay.
That's my shit too.
They tapping in for real,
They
Shauna.
They got to.
They tapping in.
Because they,
That's what's
up. Trying to keep growing.
Yeah.
They with it. So whenever you ready, sis, we'll get there.
I'm ready whenever you ready. Let's see, what time is it?
Turn on
it's 3:02, so yeah.
We'll do some of the most recent stuff.
Yes. My dreams is reality now.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
That's my joint too.
That's my shit.
That's my song for sure, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes. Hey, you guys. Welcome to, well, it's your live.
So, hey, we tapped in on my live, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, once again, I'm your girl, Queenie.
Yeah, and I'm Shauna. You know what it is, Big Shauna.
Big Shauna. So of course, I'm out here, doing this interview with Shauna, because she's a dope artist, and she's have a lot of great talents here in the North Carolina area. So, Shauna, tell the world what we're currently listening to right now.
So right now, this is the Progression 2 Deluxe. We just got playing in the background, so y'all can go stream that on all music platforms. You can go follow me on all social media. shonnathesinger. We just changed my joint because I want y'all to stop getting me confused with this rap stuff. I am a singer.
Clarify.
You know what I'm saying? So
Let
follow
them know.
me at shonnathesinger on all social media. Yeah. And go get that Progression 2 for real.
Yeah. Speaking of Progression 2, I got the chance to listen to the whole album. It's really good.
You heard the whole shit?
Yeah, I do this shit for real, Shauna.
That's what's up.
I do this shit. I really take this shit serious. So,
okay.
I make sure to do my research of who I'm interviewing. So,
for sure.
For real, you got to.
Yeah.
But this is a great body of work, sis.
Yo,
real talk.
I'm telling you, I was like, damn, bro.
I fucks with that.
This shit give you so many different sides.
Yeah.
That was the thing, because it was originally on the last progression. It was called Progression 2, Love, Pain, Passion, and Success. All four of those things, you can hear it in each breakdown of the tape. So that's why I did it the way I did it. So if you're actually listen to the whole tape, you will feel the front, from the beginning to the end, you'll feel all of those different things. So that was the goal. And that's how I feel exactly how it came out is exactly what happened. So that's definitely
yeah. Because like I said, you get to hear everything in this album.
Right.
You got some songs that are fun.
Right.
You got some songs that you actually listen to of the things that you have been through, where you started and where you currently at. It was just a good body of work. So what made you want to name
Progression 2?
The album Progression 2?
It's just all about the progress, So everything from the first one to the second one to the deluxe, you can hear the change. You know what I'm saying? The whole growth in quality and studio quality, and the engineer who was mixing it,
right,
and the beat selection, the producers that I chose, the features that I chose. You could just hear the quality in everybody. So that's what I go for when it comes down to putting something together. I want it to make sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It definitely made sense.
Yeah.
It really did.
And the word is itself, it's growth.
Right.
Progression. You're just trying to progress. So.
And I love the art cover of it.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my boy Docs too for the cover art.
Yeah.
Man, he went crazy on this shit.
Yeah, he really
Both
did.
times.
Because
he did the last one too, so.
Real talk, because that says a lot.
For sure.
The album art of it.
Yeah, and definitely with the patched up, you know what I'm saying? He did his own thing with that. That was just dope.
And I love the color of the gray with the red and the gold.
That shit mixed.
Those colors combinated really, really well.
For sure.
Yeah. So, Shauna, how long you been doing this? Because you've been doing this for a very long time.
Let them know, sis.
For real, she's been grinding for a very, very, very long time. For real. it just amazed me, like, just to see where she used to be and to where she currently at. So let everybody know how long you've been doing this, because you've been doing this shit for a long time.
I mean, shit, I would say, like, when I graduated college in 2017, that was 4.5, about 5 years ago. So, like, that's really been, like, since then, I've just been going crazy. Like,
right.
Because I knew after I get school out of the way, it's just like, I got time for everything. All of these shows, all of these features, I could do all of that. You know, school was just kind of holding me back in a way, in a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was good to go ahead and just get that out of the way. That's another milestone to just cross.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, I would say at least, like, solid, though, like 8. Like 8
years,
you know, solid. Because even when I was in, like, high school, first coming into college, I was going crazy. Like, either way, like, I was just still putting out music, whether it was like a single or whether this shit wasn't what I wanted, it was still getting put out. That was the goal. So I had even a tape way back in the day in college. I don't know if you remember, that shit was called Small City.
No, I remember.
That shit was old. You feel me? And that was on what? Spinrilla or something weird like that. Like, bro, I had no clue how to get that shit out.
Damn,
so it's like,
a minute ago.
Bro, what? That was when I was in the ninth. I think I was a freshman at Shaw.
Yeah. Because we met at Shaw, like a freshman.
Yeah.
And I remember when you started singing, and I'm like, damn, Shawnna can sing.
That shit was crazy, bro. But yeah, like I think solid 8. Like I be telling people like 8 to 10 because shit, really in the mind of like the business part of it, learning. I really like researched a lot of shit. I learned from a lot of peers, you know, people that was really into it before I was like really into it. They kind of, you know, gave me that knowledge that I needed. So that's why I be saying like it's really about who you connect with and who's into what you into. Cause yeah,
I think that's really important. You gotta learn the business aspect of whatever you're getting into, cause shit can be blindfolded.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely blindfolded. So if you're not paying attention, it'd be hurt.
You gotta learn. So in order to learn, you gotta make sure you know what you're getting into and make sure that this is what you want.
Yeah.
So when did you realize singing is what you wanted to take seriously?
Seriously, I mean, I really knew that it was something when I was like a 5-year-old girl. Like, this is something I want to do. I want to be on the TV screen. I want to be that one in the front. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that one in the front line because I want to be brave like that. I'm bold like that. You know, so I wanted to really take that. And now, like, I see it. Like, I see that shit coming to reality. Like it's really coming into reality. So it's like, damn, I was talking about this, you know, when I was a little girl. I told my mom, I want to sing. You know, my mom was a singer too, so she my mom, I call her right now, but she'll get on that joint and go crazy for it. So it's like she still got it regardless. Like, so I feel like all of that is where that came from. But yeah,
that's what's up. Now I see that you have your own label.
For sure.
Underrated Entertainment.
Oh yeah.
And I see you rocking the
Big
merch.
You are. You see what it is. Big you are. Stop playing with it.
Word. So like for real, tell everybody, you know, what is Underrated Entertainment? Because I know it's a record label that you're involved in. So go in depth a little bit more about that.
So I mean, Underrated was something that I came up with the name. You know, I was sitting in my homie D Dow. I don't know, probably a lot of people probably don't know him, but he was low key, you know, engineer, good artist, good everything, whole creative. But when he was sitting down, it was like, damn. I was like, man, I gotta come up for a name besides just Shawnna with my own personal brand. I want a foundation for when I actually start my whole build up. So I was like, damn, what can I call it? Like, I'm just sitting there thinking, and I thought on that shit for so long, but it was like it took me 3 years to get it like this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when I was like, yo, Underrated. I've always been underrated as an artist, as a person. You know what I'm saying? You got people that, you know, like I was always shy when I was younger. So I didn't really ever speak on things. I held a lot of things in. I wouldn't talk about it. You know, you'll say something to me, you hurt my feelings, I'm just going to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And then the ones you might want to be a little scared. You
want to be careful because
Virgos ain't always right.
Okay. Don't get it.
Hell, I'm telling you, that's why I be trying to be cool, because I don't know what this mind to go to.
I don't know. People be sleeping on us Virgos, but we the ones that'll rip some shit up if we got to. For real.
Yeah, I was like, man, nah.
Right. Underrated.
I mean, that's really all I could think of. And it was like, man, let me just put the entertainment on it. Of course, when you get the LLC, they want a whole name, you know, so that when it's stamped. Like nobody can go out and say mine is Underrated Entertainment too, because let me see your paperwork too. You know. So
that's a great part of the business aspect behind this industry.
For sure.
LLC.
Yes.
People don't know. A lot of people don't know about that, but that's really important. So
yeah, for sure. And shout out to the whole team. Man.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, bro, we are individuals. Like I don't treat them like my artists. They not my nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They own artists. They their own videographer. They own photographer, dancer, whatever you do, street team. Like everybody their own person. But what we do is we come together and make some shit happen.
Right.
So if people are willing and down to do that, then you could be a part of what we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of people that really just want to be a part, but they don't want to put in the work that it takes to be a part. And that's why I can't really fool with a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
used to
they know I'm gonna speak that real to them every time.
No, because you're talking, you dropping gems. You gotta put in the work. Hard work pays off. Nothing's gonna be given to you.
Ever. And if it is, it's like, man, do I really want that?
Yeah.
After you just gave it to me like that, just
if it's handed to me, I don't want it.
Yeah, man.
It's just something about grinding and working for what you want. Because once you get to what you want, everything else comes
fall into place.
Everything is in fruition. Things are manifesting. Like, so what you've been doing for years. So like I said, actually watching you grow.
Yeah.
Is a beautiful thing to see, sis.
Crazy. I appreciate that. That's love. That's love.
That's from, real to real recognized real. So for real. So let's get into some of the songs on the album.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I love the songs on the album.
So I have a few songs that I really like.
Okay, yeah, let me hear it. What's
I like Ocean.
Ocean, yeah, that's mine too.
I like Ocean. I like Conceited,
yeah, that's another one. That was another hit.
Yeah, I like Conceited.
Them is hits. Like,
yeah.
You can't redo those. They just hits.
Yeah, I like
Movie, another hit.
Dreams to Reality.
You speaking?
Yes, I told you I do this shit.
Them is hard.
I told you I do my
That's
research.
a good mix too. You pull from like every side of my emotion.
Yeah.
You know
and my story.
My story really tapped into my
personal
life.
Yes.
So like a lot of people, they'd be like, man, you don't never really talk about shit like that. It took a lot for me to open up, talk about some shit like that.
Yeah. Because again, us Virgos, we're very private.
Always. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your whole inner self because people really be trying to like twist that shit up.
Yeah.
And to have you out here tripping. So I'd rather just, keep that shit to myself, but putting it out in my music, I know it's good for my supporters and they want to hear different sides and different sides. Ain't nothing wrong with it,
No, and like I said, the album shows different sides. Your fun side, your vulnerable side. I like that you were able to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
So can we kind of get in depth? If you don't want to, you can just let me know.
Oh yeah, we can get into depth
about my story.
Yeah.
Because I think, it's important to have, the people that's supporting you know where you come from.
For
so
sure.
Can you go in depth a little bit more about that and what type of state of mind were you in when you did create that song specifically?
I would say I was in a place of a state of like I had to get emotional for it. I'm not saying I was emotional at that very point in time, like I had been still thinking about this and all that. Because I'm older now, of course, so these were things that happened when I was at a younger age where I wasn't really able to say anything or do too much to kind of prevent what was happening. But long story short, you got those families that end up separated, single mom, she doing her thing, she's doing everything she can for you, and it was times where it was, a lot of shit that I wanted pertaining to music or pertaining to whatever. It's like, baby, I just can't afford that. I had to hear that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you hear those things and you're like, damn, you still can't? You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't had that other backbone as my dad, who's supposed, you know what I'm saying? So who really supposed to be that, all right, you good, everything gonna be straight. You think your dad is gonna plan out. But I mean, shout out to bro, but it's just like, you ain't, it wasn't what we needed, as a family. Like a lot of black families, you know what I'm saying, they automatically split. You know, and for whatever reason, we have a lot more things going on as a culture that goes on in our life that people can't really understand. So of course, your life is not going to be the same as mine. So you might have had both parents and shit pans out different when you have both parents. I don't care what people say. You can say I got both parents and I still don't. Bro, you're just ungrateful. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, but I come from a 2-parent home. So even coming from a 2-parent home, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
And
like
I know it's got
two different stories.
Yeah, and I know it's got its like its downs, and but like, it's like that one that one can't do it all.
Yeah.
It's like it runs that one into the ground where they can't even really be there for their child. You know what I'm saying? So then it pulls away from the child and my emotions and how I feel. And they keep a lot of things boxed in and not really being able to express because nobody was there. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So my grandparents were like that's the biggest influence on this whole tape, you know. My grandparents, I don't know if you've seen the cover art for the last Progression 2 without the deluxe, but the second one, the back side of the cover art that had the track list on it, my grandparents' picture was in that, you know, so that was huge, you know, so when I put the tape out, I just felt that through them, like I needed to drop
that energy.
Yeah, not like really putting it on them, the tape on them, but like just putting it out there like, yo, I did this for y'all, like, because I know they'd be proud as fuck of me right now. Like, my grandparents was the ones pushing me, like, Shonda, don't you let nobody stop you now. They can't take that from you. Like, I know, like, now I know that shit. Like, when you was younger, you'd be like, you know, like, you would hear that shit, like, keep going, or it's going to be, you know, your talent will be taken away from you. You know, you just play along with that shit. But when you get older, you realize that, damn, like, it is so many people doing this shit. So, like, if I don't stand out or if I don't make some noise, I'm going to be on the background. You know, so my grandparents, that always saying that, yo, nobody can ever take it from you. When you get an education, nobody can ever take it. Like, you can't go snatch my degree. No. You can't take the knowledge out of my head. You can't take the soul out of my body. Like, you can't do any of it. So it's like, that shit just sticks with me. Every time I do something, every time I'm going hard for some shit, I just feel, yo,
give it your all.
You can't take it. So I know it's only me. You know, I'm in competition with me. So
that's important. You gotta be in competition with yourself. And shout out to your mom.
Sure.
You know, shout out to your grandparents for instilling those gems in you, because that's something.
Too.
That's something you want to carry every day for life.
That's a fact, man. I totally agree.
Yeah. Now the videos, I really
y'all tapping in.
Y'all tapping in.
Y'all gotta talk too. Yeah, y'all can say some shit in here with me.
Ask questions if you want. I love your videos too. I know we was just talking about that before we got on live. Like, I love how your videos pertain to your songs.
Yeah, shit makes sense.
It makes sense. It's like, okay, I get it. I get what she's saying. Like, the content behind what she's saying. So, who directs your videos? Who produces it? Like, because the quality of it is great.
Man, shout out to the whole team, man, for real, for all the work that you put in. Me and my homie Ron is like the main ones who orchestrate the video, direct it. Of course, when I'm in the video, I ain't able to direct as much, so she's my hands-on. She might get into it, like, this must need to be done, this how she wanted, this how she like, cool. You know? So, I mean, we the ones that really do that part when it come to brainstorm. So when my videographer show up, he really just coming with the script. He already know what's happening. So shout out to 1JB Visual. That's my videographer. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm working with. You know, and of course he worked with tons of artists. Got tons of artists in the Carolinas that he worked with, out of state, all of that. But that's who I'm locked in. You know, as far as like giving me that image that I want. That quality, that movie. I want a movie every time. I don't want no just basic video with everybody bouncing around the back.
Right.
You can do that anytime.
Anytime. Any place.
I need a movie, man.
We need content.
You know, eat your popcorn and sit there and watch.
That was dope. Cause I like my Jeep.
Yeah. And shout out to all the men. Look, all the people that, you know, all the cast that I be having in my videos. Like, I love to have cast. Like, it just brings the whole shit out. Like, Blow It Down was like crazy.
Blow It Down.
Paula in there, yo, like really going stupid. Right? So I knew I needed somebody to really set that off. And
Paula definitely is the one to set it off. Like,
and I don't even think people caught it. Like, I really used really kind of took the concept of like, why did I get married? I kind of took that, everybody meeting at like the little retreat for the little party. So I kind of, it was in a way, that's what I wanted. And having the couple that argue all the time, that was the old girl and old dude. And then you had the couple that came in second, that was just more so buddy about himself. He could see that he ain't worried about her. She back there, you know.
Crazy.
So people probably didn't see that, but that's behind that too. So that was just something off the
That's dope that you came up with that. Like, it takes a lot of skills to come up with. It's a lot of It's hard work out here.
Boy, this shit all around hard work.
This shit is
money, time, investments. That's why I say, bro, you can't come to me like this, man.
And you can't play with nobody time. No. Because time is something that you cannot take back.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
That's it.
That shit running right now, we on time. And it's
hell
like, yo, if I was wasting it, you know.
You said we tuning in at 3. What time I came in?
Yeah, she was here early. I'll say it earlier.
2:30?
Yeah.
Like,
that's how it's gotta be.
You gotta be on time. Time is of the essence.
It is.
For sure. So, Shonda, who are you as, like, the person and the artist, because it's two.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, I mean, I would say Shonna the person is, I'm chill, man.
Yeah,
I'm too cool.
you've always
you know what
been
I'm saying?
chill,
I don't be
you.
wanting no smoke.
Yeah.
Like, people really be
That's
trying
always been you.
What made you start the music? Oh, yeah, give us 1 second, bro.
Yes, come on with the
Yeah, for sure. We definitely need them questions.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, so Shonna as a person, chill, collective, cool, don't really bother nobody, you know, and I'm real wholehearted. I'm gonna tell you like it is. Some people don't like it when I say it, but I say it because I gotta tell you, like, I gotta be real with you. So I don't, because I feel like I'm lying to you if I ain't keeping it real. So I just want to keep it real with you.
Yeah.
And then that side of like artist Shonna is like still gonna keep it real with you at the end of the day, but this is all business, so like don't get the friend shit confused. You know what I'm saying? We cool, we do things, but like when it come to business, it don't matter who's around me, bro. If you ain't got something, what you doing? You got a camera or something in your hand, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like people just get the fact of sitting around and being there, you know, but like what are you contributing to this? So like that type of Shine is real. Like I'm on them. Like I'm gonna be on you if you in my circle and we got something going in this with this music. Like I'm totally on you. So if you don't like
passion.
that, yeah, bro. And people gotta understand that when you passionate about something, like when people play with you, that shit feel like you I'm disrespected. I feel that all the way. So if you disrespect me, bro, we done. You don't gotta worry about me. It's cut. It's cut ties.
We don't even gotta talk.
I ain't gonna say shit.
I ain't got nothing to explain.
Nothing. I'm about to hold up the dub on y'all ass. Hey, stop playing. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's like, and to answer Bur's question, what made you start the music? Starting the music really came from the inspiration from my mother teaching me my first song. It was a gospel song. It was called I love you. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was something else. But she literally just told me this yesterday too about the song. But anyway, she taught me that first song, and ever since then, I was like 3 years old. That shit it went on.
Just been instilled.
And went on.
Since then.
Show. Oh yeah, he was on my ass. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. This is really dope. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm up. Like,
you up?
The whole team, the whole family, everything. Like, nope, ain't nobody gonna be, wanting for nothing. It ain't really gonna be no ever decision between your bills and your meals. Like,
say that again.
People don't understand.
I don't think they heard that.
People don't understand.
I need you to say that one more time.
Your bills and your meals. Like, I don't want to ever have to make that decision ever again in my life.
That was
I done had to do those. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still to this day, sometimes it'd be like, damn, boy, do I really want to pay that shit? I know I can pay that shit, but I need this. And it's like, bro, you shouldn't ever have to think like that, because it's like, bro, the world we in, like, shit just supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to get to it, get your bread, and keep moving. Like, but stuff it be bull. It be stuff happening, but you just gotta, like, those just be tests. And all them tests, once you just keep maneuvering through them, it just be like, at a certain point, you used to test and you just, hey, boom, you dodging them shits. Like, every time there's something coming, I just be, come on. Like,
come on.
Yeah, because I know.
I felt that.
I'm already knowing this is what it's going to come with every single time. So if I can't deal with it right now, how I'm going to be in the industry with all this bullshit going on? Because there's a lot in there. And I mean, I'm hip, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really be, speaking on it. But it's like, bro, you got to sometimes be tapped in like this and you know what's going on. So
that's real talk, Sean.
That's how I feel. In 5 years, I'm gonna be up.
Like, be up.
Invested in anything, like not anything. Businesses that makes sense. Like I really wanna get a home, like multiple homeless places, like for like almost like a what do you call it? Like a safe haven. For the homeless to go to. Because I like when I work downtown now, I work with those type of individuals, and it's like, but seeing them out on the street, I done been homeless too. So seeing people out on the street. Too. I wasn't out on the street. I actually was bouncing place to place, but it still just felt like in the car and shit like that. All of it feels the same. So if you ever been in any type of that situation, but that shit hit different.
I'm telling for me, it does hit different.
And your mental.
I don't laugh about that shit. That shit is not funny. No. When I see a homeless person, I make sure like, do you need money? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. It takes you in a whole different mindset. Like it's not a joke. And sometimes I hear people be like, well, he or she put herself in that situation. You don't know what that person had to go through to get to where they at now. Like, how dare you?
You got to know people's stories. Yeah. So you don't really know the story. You don't know.
You don't know. You'll never know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Agreed. But definitely want to be well invested in and just making stuff make sense. Right. I'm all about that.
So what motivates you?
Motivates me on a daily basis. I try to motivate myself. you know, like for real, for like the most. I try to motivate myself the most because I know it ain't gonna be always times where anybody else I could just, you know, expect them to like you gotta motivate yourself all the time. You know, even when it gets a little hard, you still gotta say, man, I can do this. Like you gotta be able to pull that out of you, even if nobody else. Because if nobody else can't say it or you're not hearing that, you'll get in your head. And I get in my head a lot as a person. Virgo. I don't know if it's the Virgo shit or what, but I get in my head a lot. And once I get in there, things will say, you know, okay, nah, you don't do that. It just start going.
Overthinking, your mind just races.
And you're overanalyzing everything. So
trying to put it back together.
Yeah, man. So I'd rather, nah.
Yeah. Then you gotta talk nice to yourself.
Yeah.
I got a homeboy. He always talk nice to yourself.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror.
For sure.
And talk nice to yourself.
And my team too, though. They real, you know. Yeah. They be keeping me on my toes and really just giving me motivation. Like,
tell the world how important it is to have a team behind you.
No, it's very important. Like, you know, you could do it on your own. You know, I've been doing it on my own for a long time. You know, it was plenty of times where I was on my own, but I've had help and assistance along the way. I ain't about to be like, oh, I just done it all by myself. Every time I made the beats, I made the boom. I ain't do all that.
Yeah.
I was the artist, you know what I'm saying? But it was plenty of times where I was in different positions where I was doing, you know, working on the engineer side, working on the videographer side, like a lot of things that I had done tapped into, but it was pulling away from my artistry. And once I realized that, I was like, yeah, I gotta take a little step back, you know.
Yeah, you can't do it all.
Yeah, so you need a team. Yeah. And it's like, damn, I need somebody on the camera. I need somebody that is getting behind the scenes. I need somebody that is holding this or holding that or whatever the case may be. It just helps at video shoots. When I have multiple people that can, hey bro, can you run and get this? Okay, you can run and get this. Like, bro, it don't be so, I can't run and go get everything, you know? So if you one of them type of people that you think all the time it's just gonna be you and you could just do, bro, by all means do it. But I don't advise, but I advise you get a team and get people that you can't always do friends and family. So like some of them, like,
tap in.
Some of them I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Cash Corey, like for instance, like met bro, I didn't know him in college. We all went to school together.
Yeah.
Cash went to Shaw, graduated from Shaw and everything, but I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he wasn't no bro, nobody from high school, no nothing. So connecting with them type of people that just have the same like-minded stuff that you do, it just works, you know. So I mean,
it's important.
A team is huge. Like my homie Chuck, like she really be promo hard. Like she a big promotion person. She loves to promo. Her personality's big. You know what I'm saying? So having somebody like that, they gonna automatically go hard because that's what they like to do. Not because I'm saying, hey bro, can you push this? Yeah. She's pushing it because she wants to push it and it's something that she likes to do. So y'all tap in with my homie Chuck too if you need promo or any type of, you know, to push your shit out there. She really gonna do it. Same with like Ron, Mile High Fox.
I've seen Ron with you since day one.
Yeah, man. We played football together. That's what a lot of people don't know about me and Ron too. We played sports and stuff together, and we was roommates, like actually college roommates, and you know what I'm saying, like in-house roommates. So like we already in a whole nother. It's deeper than just the music. It's like she really, you know,
she's your
family.
Friend.
And fam. So it just that shit hit different. So you know, shout out to all of them, man. Appreciate y'all for everything that you do. I don't discredit none of that. All the producers, Luke Fergie, Lil Pete, Quan Certified is what, you know, what he call him in. Luke Fergie produced Ocean. That was my hit.
I love Ocean.
So I applaud, bro. And he's from the United Kingdom, like all the way
out. UK?
Yeah, man. He's out of the country. Like,
how were y'all able to connect?
Bro, he hit me up one day on Instagram. He's like, yo, you dope. I want to just sing beats. Boom, boom. Did that. He sent me a beat pack. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he sent me a whole, started getting on him. Album started getting going. This is when I was in album mode, like just starting to start this shit up, like progression.
Right.
And I was like, man, like so him and Quan Certified. Well, his name is Quan Certified now. He was Little Pete, but him and him produced my whole shit. So
great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Sure. Yeah.
I really enjoyed this album.
Definitely got a lot of producers I'm rocking with right now. Young Tidy is another producer. He's actually out of like the Ukraine or something. I be really tapping in far, you know.
That's we got people from countries.
Yo, for real.
Listening to your shit. That's major.
That's huge. And that's what I like that. Like, I love that shit. Because I know it's going to be, at some point, you know, those people, like, they overseas and shit, but they can always,
play your shit.
Yeah, play it.
Just play it.
I got a song with a dude from Africa, and we're supposed to, you know, I'm trying, that's the goal, you know what I'm saying? Like, end of this year or something like that, really get out there and shoot the video with him. Like, we got a whole song together. You know, so that would be wild. He's like, bro, when you get out here, we have everything set. So
that's it.
You know, it's all about networking.
Networking. And I'm learning that too. Cause I can get a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning to like step my foot in one at a time.
Put you down.
Are there any more
Motivation
questions?
is key, but you can't let no one put you down. Oh yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Love from Brooklyn, New York. I love your music.
Oh,
that's what's up.
That's
bro.
love,
Appreciate
y'all.
you tapping in for real.
That's love. So Shauna, another question.
Okay.
I got so many questions.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm with it.
Yeah. So as far as like, okay, one thing, you know, I said I've seen you grind, I've seen you worked hard and things like that. Like, and you said you see yourself investing businesses and things like that. Do you have like other things, like other dreams and aspirations besides just being an artist, or artistry just being an artist is what you want to do?
Nah, well, like, shit, when I'm established and when I get right as an artist, like, my label, that's that foundation that I've already created. So now I'm gonna be able to focus on that, like, really become the business minds behind that and get artists and scout my own artists and then scout my own, you know what I'm saying, my own PR, my own this, my own that, and have a whole unit, you know. So that's what I'm working towards.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. And I mean, I'd be signing artists, nigga. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to put some money in somebody's pocket. When I knew it was hard for me to get money in my pocket, getting little shows and trying to do this, all of that. Like, that shit be rough, yo. Like, and if you don't got the mental to just keep going, you'll fall off. You'll fall off.
Yeah, so what type of advice would you give an upcoming artist that's trying and they want to give up and it's hard and they don't know where to go? What's the advice?
I would say the advice is, because I mean, I've been depressed, I've had anxiety, I've had all type of different things, you know what I'm saying, like lost major weight, you know, just all of them different things, and people be like, man, like, people go through stuff, yo, like, I ain't no, you know, no Superman out here. I go through things too. So with that being said, we all gonna go through stuff, but it's like, bro, you gotta be able to like just persevere. I just believe in just going, like, so if that's you and you know you want to be an artist, or you know you want to be a dope creative or a dope videographer, a dope whatever, you have to go 100% at it, like 120% at it all the time. You cannot let up. You just can't. Like, so I would advise anybody that's trying to do this or trying to pursue whatever they're doing to just go 10 times harder, like, than the next person, like, because somebody else is going just as hard, bro. And I promise you, can't nobody outwork me. I promise you.
You better say it.
Shauna, you cannot outwork me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You just
talk
cannot.
That shit, Shauna. Let them know.
Bro, I know what's instilled in me. So it's just like, bro, when I know it's in me, it ain't on me. That shit in me, bro. So I can put any type of clothes on, but that shit on me.
That's
it's
it.
It's in me and on me. You feel what I'm saying?
It.
Both ways. So
you better let them know.
Nah, for sure.
You gotta have that confidence.
You do, and it was plenty of times where I didn't, bro. I ain't saying I just always been out here like, yo, I'm that, because you can't speak on that if you ain't really on that. You know, I'm really on that. So you test me with this music, I'm really on that. You know, so that's the difference. Like, it was times where I thought I was ready and I wasn't ready. Like, at 17, 18, thinking, I'm hard. Bro, you're not there yet. It takes so much growth, and it takes so much, like, knowledge and wisdom. You gotta get that. And once you get it, bro, I swear to God, I done learned from so many people around here that are, like, real big influences just in the music, in the whole scene. So, like, getting that knowledge and putting it into my own and making it my own and just doing my own thing, bro. You got your own formula. Everybody do. Like, you doing interviews, you have your own formula. You'll create one, and once you get your own formula, nobody can redo your formula. It only goes the way you do it. So if it's 2X plus B, that's what it is forever. Like, nobody can change the 2A plus B. Bro, I be telling people, so you can't do what I do. You can't do my formula. You gotta make your own. You gotta come up with it. You have to develop that. And once you do, it's there.
You gotta learn too. I think people be forgetting. You just can't get up out here and think you know it all.
You can't.
Because you don't. If you new to this, like for me doing this, being new to this whole interviewing, I'm still learning and I'm open to learn. You gotta be open to learn. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get better at your craft. You gotta learn in order to educate people.
Facts.
Learn first, educate later. But you can't educate nobody if you don't know shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact,
Straight up.
That's why I say, like, I be telling people that, yo, how do I do this? Yo, look it up.
Yeah,
There's times I had to go look it up. It's Google. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't be like no rocket science. Like, oh my God, what I'm supposed to do? Like, people be wrecking their brains because they just want somebody to tell them. They don't want to get
handed.
Yo, it's a simple, like, it take you 5 seconds and you look it up everything else. Like,
and you, okay.
Bro.
We're going to go this step by step. It's baby steps to this. Life is baby steps. I think people have to understand you can't get to step 5 if you don't even know how to start from step 1. Like, how you gonna get to step 5? You don't even know what you gonna do.
So I'm like, bruh, I don't know, sis, but you know.
People sleep out here, sis.
For sure. For sure, man.
Get woke.
Y'all make sure y'all go get that Progression 2 Deluxe.
Make sure. So tell everybody where they can stream your music at.
So you can stream my music on all platforms. I mean, when I say all platforms, I mean Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play. Some people use Deezer. Some people use, out of the country, people use Deezer. I know Tidal is an out of the country thing. A lot of people like that out of the country too. And just, YouTube, SoundCloud. I mean, you could go to all the basic spots and find it, So just look me up, Shonna. And like I said, the singer.
The singer.
That's why I had to change my Instagram name because y'all really keep getting me confused with this rap stuff.
Why do people look at you as a rapper?
It's the image, it's the style, it's what I wear, it's how cool I am. I get that, but I'm not them.
So
I'm not them, because when you really hear this shit, like I told man, I said, bro, y'all give me a vocal, it's over, but if I get a vocal train, it is over for everybody. Because I'm gonna be Mariah Carey out this beat. I'm gonna be hitting notes like a nigga ain't ever hit notes before. I'm not even playing, bro. Cause
talk that shit,
I know that I could really tap into that bag, yo. I done came from the soul, the church soul.
Me too.
And I could really get in that bag. So it's just like, bro.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, sis, I'm excited. I'm glad that we was able to lock this in.
Yeah, I'm glad we was able to do this too. I'm thankful for this. Like I really appreciate you, real talk. And I appreciate your grind.
It's love.
That's why I made sure to be here to show you this
respect.
Love. You feel me? So.
And that's why you respect it. Like you'll forever be respected, yo. Like y'all need to take notes. I don't fool with that foolishness.
Nah, we don't do that. We don't. You gotta real, like I said, real recognize real. So I appreciate you for having me.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely, man. If y'all got any questions, man, y'all, this is the time to do it.
Yes, it is. And also, once again, if there's any dope local artists around here, doesn't matter whether you in all around the world. I get.
Yeah, work with her. I'm telling you, work with her. I would not even be stepping at it if it wasn't right, man. She real right. So y'all tap in with her for real. Queenie Galore, stop fucking playing with her.
Oh, yep.
Yep, look, showing the brand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait.
You see?
Hold on, wait.
They see, lift the hood. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how is your
in.
girl? Tap in. Follow me.
For sure. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all social media. Shonna the Singer. I'm about to go ahead and change Twitter and all that right now. So yeah, y'all keep tapping in. Shout out to the management. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to Queen, of course. Gotta shout her out. For coming through and pulling up on me for the interview.
You already know.
And yeah, she gonna post this joint on her page, so y'all be able to check it out. Make sure y'all go run her up, go follow her. And all of that good stuff. And again, Progression 2 Deluxe is out right now, so y'all go get that. That's important.
Y'all show love. Thank y'all for definitely showing love. We appreciate y'all.
For sure. Yeah.